So I just got back from seeing Star Trek. Word of advice: bring a diaper to wrap around your head, because your mind will crap itself seeing this movie. As a recap, I'm gonna re go over little bits and pieces that were amazing. The movie starts off. You know what? Forget it. I'm not going to tell you how the movie went. I want you to go see it. But I will tell you this. The overall plot of the movie is that basically you're taking old-fashioned Star Trek, right? You're putting that in a different dimension altogether. But at the same time, it parallels the dimension that the movie takes place in. So you can go in and not be a Trekkie and totally almost understand everything that is happening. Because the only bit of information, the only bit of Trekkie you'll need to, kind of grasp it, is the fact that Leonard Nimoy is in it. Leonard Nimoy, the original Spock. Now, it's perfect because they don't have him cameoing, whatever you call that, as some completely outlandish character. No, they have him being Spock. And not only is he's Spock that we all know. Like, he is the Spock that is from the original Star Trek. It shows him as if it was in the future, and it's him talking about his past experiences with Kirk and everybody. Um, Needless to say, some people that were recognized in it was um, the brief. You see her briefly. Um, the girl from House. I don't watch House. I was told this plays Kirk's mom in within like maybe 10, 15 minutes at the beginning of the movie as she's giving birth to Kirk, little Kirk, Jim Kirk. Um, the guy that plays what's his face, Skylar. I want to say Skylar, not whatever it is, from Heroes. Head blowy uppy person. Um, he plays Spock. Does an amazing job, by the way. You love him. A description my friend said was, uh, he was perfect for Spock because he was nerdy, but at the same time, he looked like he could totally just trash you. Like, he could say, like, hey, I'm gonna study for a math test, and then if you, it's like, hey, you're dumb, like, he'll knock your face in. Um, Kirk, the guy that played Jim Kirk, looks better looking, as much as a guy, straight guy, can say, better looking than William Shatner did, but at the same time still had that William Shatner look to him. He had that thing. Maybe it was the eyebrows. They had big eyebrows or something. Whatever it was, looked just like him. Uh, let's see how much time I got. Okay, from 4 minutes. My favorite characters, I will say, are definitely Kirk. Kirk, I think you're designed. He was designed for you to fall in love with him. Um, as soon as you see him grown up, because time warps, time skips. Like you see him being born, You see him as a kid, and then you see Spock as a kid getting bullied by other Vulcan Spocky people. And then you see Spock grown up and Kirk grown up. And as soon as you see Kirk grown up, you're like, he's the man. Because he's flirting with Ahura, whatever her name is. And then he goes and beats up a bunch of people and then gets beat up, and he's like, you're not going to take me down. He's that kind of guy, that protagonist that you're just like, yeah, I want to be him. I'm not going to go into the whole plot, but I will say this. I came out of, X-Men Origins, Wolverine. Good movie, alright movie. Many things were wrong with it. Maybe I'll go over that later. I'll give another review about that. The downfall of that, it took my friends saying it for me to really think about it. Because then when I thought about it, I was like, oh, hey, you know what? You're right. That is why I don't like this all that much. Other than Deadpool being completely messed up. There was such a shallow plot. The plot was like, oh, I need to kill someone, because they revenge, This movie had so much plot in it that mingled so well with the action and the special effects that it was like putting together the perfect hoagie. You get it, and it's like, oh, there's a perfect amount of everything in here. And there was. It could be a date movie. It could be a go by yourself movie. It could be anything. Mainly because the acting was great. The special effects were great. The action was amazing. The plot was so thick that I was swimming in it. I was cutting holes in it. It was a thick plot, is basically what I'm saying. The plot. I'm gonna kind of rant about the plot a little bit. The plot was so like weird. It was so like you have to see it a number of times or like mull it over in your head. It's like there's alternate dimensions but they're parallel, and you put 2 and 2 together, and you just come out being amazed. The last thing, fifth thing, is that I don't even remember what the fifth thing was. I'm a horrible reviewer. I'm new at this thing. Get over it. Mainly, my advice to you: see it ASAP. If you haven't seen it, something's wrong with you. If you have, all right, no, something's not wrong with you. You need to see it now. If you don't want to see it, something is wrong with you. Because you don't need to be a Trekkie to like this. I have never watched an episode of Star Trek in my life. I know the characters. I know the names. I know the little cliche, live long and prosper, beam me up, Scotty. I'm not a whatever. I'm a doctor, not a physicist. That kind of thing. Fact of the matter is, it is an amazing movie. Don't miss it for anything. Best movie since Iron Man last summer. But go into the movie seeing, go into the movie. Don't take my advice for it that it was good. Go into it skeptical, saying this movie's gonna suck. It's for Trekkies, nerds. Because the minute you walk out of there, you will be so happy that you were skeptical. Because if you take my word for it, you can get your hopes up. You might not like it as much, though I don't know how you couldn't. It's an amazing movie. So overall, Who Cares Reviews, I give it 10 out of 10 stars. Could give it 20 if I wanted to, 20 out of 10. But I don't do that. So 10 out of 10. Who Cares Reviews, signing out. Give you another review another day.